I said I finished season 5. And yeah. And while I watch, and I think I mentioned I'm watching the DVD version of it, the one thing which I do is I watch the specials alongside it, like deleted scenes, gags, interviews, and a couple of like. I think the other thing is like they have a couple of like. No, that's it. Interviews, and then they look about all the things and all of that stuff. And the one thing, besides season 1, which has a commentary, which is the only season, I think it's season 1 episode, like, I don't remember the episode, but one of the episodes had a sort of commentary on one of the episodes, which they haven't done on any of the others, which I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that's besides the point. The one thing that they commentate in the season 5 is that, like, oh, we wanted something more to the ground, and like, I like that. We had this in season 4 with his father, with this all big, insane, like, thing happening, and then you have this more down to earth one, which I think is just more, has this interesting difference, and they also talk about the split, and what they do in season 5 I just love, because it all revolves around this one character. I'm not going to say who, because I feel like that counts as a spoiler, but how they use his character, how his sort of connections with Sherlock Holmes and Watson change over the sort of like season, because of like what he did do and how he wants to change, is just so brilliant in my opinion. It's just so good. And again, I love this series. I was one of the persons, again, the reason why I watched this is because someone was reviewing the BBC Sherlock, which is a modern day Sherlock from the BBC. And I was like, I love this. I like Sherlock Holmes, and I like that sort of like detective story. And they were reciting that this was supposedly a better version. And I'm on season 5, and I am still hooked on each and every episode. I haven't felt like one episode was like, oh, I've seen that. That's like this episode. That's like this episode. Each one's new. Each one's interesting. And the one thing that I agreed is that they, in the BBC one, and here's a bit on the BBC one as well, that you had Moriarty. It was Sherlock and Moriarty, which I know it's a good thing. It is a thing that Sherlock supposedly has as a character. But I love that this one, season 4, season 5, season 4 had like the remnants of Moriarty's group, and I think season 2 was the last time we saw Moriarty. But at this point, she was a big part in season 1, season 2, I think, and a bit during the end of the last 2 episodes of season 4. But besides that, Moriarty's gone. And there's even other characters who sometimes appear, and I don't think they are. So I just find this absolutely interesting and a fun, unique angle to look at these characters. So I definitely recommend to watch it.